Let us begin with that hadith with which you are all familiar, the 10 major signs of the last day. And if you've not memorized it as yet, I suggest that you memorize it. The companions of the Prophet ﷺ were sitting, talking amongst themselves, when the Messenger of Allah ﷺ came and asked, "What are you talking about?" And they said, "O Messenger of Allah, we are talking about the subject of the alamat as-sa'a, the signs of the last day, of the end time." And then he said, as only a prophet could say, the last day would not come until, and then he mentioned 10 signs. These have come to be known as the major signs. But there are many, many others beside these 10. For example, when next you go to KLCC, you'll see some of these. He said that the naked, barefooted shepherds, oh, they don't like this language at all. The naked, barefooted shepherds will be competing with each other in the construction of tall buildings. In other words, an age will come when men will measure progress not by how faithful you are to Allah and His Messenger, not whether you are following Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam or following Dajjal. No, they will measure progress by how tall a building we can build. Let those who have eyes open their eyes and see, and those who have hearts use their hearts to understand. He said that women would be dressed and would yet be naked. And so next time you go out and you see them like that, your heart should shiver with fear. How did he know it? 1400 years ago in the desert, a man who never traveled the world, how did he know that an age will come when women will abandon the hijab? How did he know that women will be dressed and yet be naked? And there are so many more. But tonight we return to those 10 which are known as the major signs. Number one, and they have not been given in the chronological sequence in which they will occur. No. Number one, Dajjal, the false Messiah, Al-Masih al-Dajjal. Number two, Gog and Magog, and I have just written a book on Gog and Magog, an Islamic view of Gog and Magog in the modern world. Number three, the return of the son of Mary, Ibn Maryam. And so when that fellow in a place called Qadian in India declared that he was the fulfillment of this prophecy of the return of the son of Mary, the true Messiah, a man named Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, founder of the Ahmadiyya movement with which Washington is so much in love, and London is so much in love, and Jerusalem is so much in love, when he declared that he is the fulfillment of that prophecy of the return of the son of Mary, we say to him, and I don't know why he runs away when we ask the question, how come you are the son of a Punjabi woman? Number four, Dukhan, smoke. And if you read this book on Gog and Magog, I have offered an opinion. And let me repeat it one more time. When Imran gives an opinion, never accept that opinion. unless and until you are convinced that it is correct. But I have the right to offer an opinion, provided that I recognize that only Allah does not make mistakes. So we say, Allahu A'lam, Allah knows best, that this dukhan or smoke is coming when the cataclysmic clash with nuclear weapons occurs between the American-led alliance and the Russian-led alliance. And you don't need a PhD in international relations to know that we are moving towards that clash. Thousands of nuclear weapons exploding. Can you imagine the clouds, the mushroom clouds? Number 5, Dabbatul Ard, or the beast of the land. Number 6, that the sun would rise from the west. I have given my opinion, and I have the right to give my opinion. Even if 999 differ with me, that's their right. Why deny me the right of offering my opinion? My opinion comes from the Quran. My primary source of guidance is from the Quran, not from some textbook of electricity and magnetism and polar magnetism. The Quran tells me that the sun rises from the east, and I gather that in Malaysia it also rises in the east. And the Quran tells me, La tabdila li khalqillah, that Allah's creation does not change. And so I have chosen to understand the hadith, not literally, but symbolically. That something is going to happen which would symbolize a false sunrise from the west. And I have understood that to be modern, godless, decadent, oppressive, awesomely deceptive Western civilization. And Allah knows best. Number 7, 8 and 9. 3 earthquakes resulting with movements of the earth, in which the earth sinks down, khas, and swallows what it swallows. One in the east, one in the west, and the third one in Arabia, and the third one is linked with Imam al-Mahdi. And number 10, that the fire will come out of Yemen and drive people to their place of assembly.